Hello everyone, welcome back to another everything or anything that you may need or want to know GTA Online weekly update and news video, where at the first part of this video I explain to you the details of this week's weekly update event as of February 15th, 2024, and then the second part I give you the news from Twitter and from Rockstar's newswire of everything that's new for this week or that's new of the past week. Hope you guys do find this videos like these highly informative, and if you do leave a like, subscribe, stay tuned for more content like this every Thursday evening, and without further ado, let's get into this week's weekly update stuff. So for the weekly update content, let's start off with what I have gathered from Discord to give you the shortest details possible, and don't worry, I'll go through the details later on. So let's start off with the fact that we now have an STD in GTA Online. Rockstar Games has spread their wait, that makes it even worse. Rockstar Games has released the STD. Rockstar Games has given us an whatever. It costs $1.7 million to get it. Okay, anyways, we have quintuple rewards on taxi work, double rewards on acid lab, solo missions, fooligan jobs, first and last dose missions, as well as power play adversary modes, and this continuing lunar event week's login unlocks. It involves the wooden dragon mask, the red Lunar New Year dress, the black Lunar New Year tee, the regal dragon mask, the midnight and contrast dragon masks as well. Now, moving on into discounts. We generally have 30% off most vehicles and a weapon, so let's start off with the fact that we have 30% off the Brickade 6x6, including its acid lab installation, upgrades and modifications, 30% off the 300R, 30% off the Raptor, the Vamos, the Entity MT, and the Taxi. Most of the price tags may not be correct from in-game prices, so stay tuned for the details coming up very shortly during the discounts portion of this part of the video. But now let's go through the vehicle showcases. Or on the podium we have the Brigham. In the prize ride we have a Cara 4x4, which you have to place top 5 for 2 days in a row in the LS Car Meet series, and in case you do not feel like getting the Cara from a prize ride, fear not, because you can also get it as a weekly robbery vehicle. For some odd reason, Rockstar has put this vehicle in 2 different places this week. What an odd move, I have to say. I think the STD has officially affected Rockstar, and they put this one vehicle in 2 different places because it just revolves around their testosterone levels just exceeding requiring the Cara 4x4 everywhere. I don't fucking know. Anyways, test drives for this week are 3 vehicles now available from in-game websites: the regular Buffalo, the Fugitive, and a Dinka Double T. The House Brushworks test rides this week for new gen players is the EC Rally. Luxury autos are the new STD, and the Dominator GT. And Simeon's showroom includes 5 vehicles now available from in-game websites, which includes the Lifeguard, the Locust, the Bagger, the Raptor, and the Vamos. Of course, there may be a little glitch that you can perform with a Lifeguard. We will get to get it for a very much cheaper price, which I may explain to you very shortly. But first, let's go through the weekly challenges, where this week's premium race is Business Trip, the time trial is at Fort Zancudo, the House Brushworks time trial for new gen players is Pacific Bluffs, this week's weekly challenge is to complete 3 fooligan jobs, and this week's 3 vehicles in the salvage yard robberies are the Tyrant for the podium robbery, the Kamoda with the Duggan robbery, and of course, the Cara 4x4, which is the McDoney robbery. So you can either steal the vehicle from a salvage yard robbery, or you can win a vehicle with a prize ride challenge. For some odd reason, I don't know why Rockstar decided to put in 2 different places in once. Anyways, that's all the news from Discord that I have taken. But now, let's go through the specifics for this game. Now, of course, as we all know, there's a new vehicle in GTA Online. We officially have an STD in GTA. Fucking hell, I'm done. So here's some text. We hear some texts. So sad. Why am I laughing at that? We have here's the text that Rockstar gave detail for the new vehicle, and you can find it off of Legendary Motorsport for flat out $1.715 million. This week's podium vehicle is the Albani Brigham, which was released a couple of weeks ago, back in October actually. So yeah, just before this new DLC actually. So if you want it, go ahead and get it, but if you really, especially if you really enjoy the sound of someone pre-recording themselves stabbing a cat to death and then giving bass boost into the volume and then using that as a gentle melody for a vehicle siren or horn, yeah, that's how it sounds like for this vehicle. If you enjoy that, go right ahead, but other than that, I just don't see a reason to get it besides Ghostbuster. Ooh. Anyways, besides that though, besides those details and specifics, of course the prize right for this week is the Vapid Kara 4x4, in which you have to place top 5 for 2 days in a row in the Nallas Car Meet series. This week's weekly challenge is to complete 3 Fooligan jobs. Simeon dealership vehicles. All 5 vehicles, I like to tell you, are not available from in-game websites. It includes the class Lifeguard for $865,000, the Ocelot Locust, without a discount finally, has been like part of like featured vehicles like 3 times right in the past month, but this is finally the first time it's not on discount. So here you go, flat out $1,645,520. We also have the Western Bagger for $16,000, pretty cheap. We also have the Big Fucking Raptor for $453,600, and we also have the Declassive Amos for $437,720. These price tags were taken straight from the game, not from any other source. So if you don't believe Rockstar's prices, then I'm sorry. You may not believe me giving you this information. But besides that though, in Luxury Auto Showroom, we have an STD, which is of course flat out $1,715,000. We also have the Dominator GT, pretty sick muscle car with pretty good handling and decent to exceptional acceleration with a pretty good top speed as well. This is an overall good vehicle all around, so if you want it, it is worth $2,222,360. Yeah, I know I didn't show it earlier. I keep forgetting to do that every time I'm doing this. Anyways, yeah, there you go. There's the price, $2,222,360. Anyways, now vehicles in the test track. 3 vehicles, of course, not available from in-game websites. Features the Dinka Double T for $12,000. We also have the Chevelle Fugitive for $24,000, and we have the Bravado Buffalo for $35,000. 3 vehicles that would definitely confuse a new player in thinking these vehicles in this corner are the cheapest, and to always rely on vehicles like these. Well, that's not going to be the case, because Rockstar is giving really cheap vehicles away this week for some odd reason. I have no idea why, and a repetition of Kara 4x4. Sheesh. Anyways, vehicle robberies this week features the Tyrant to the left with the Podium robbery, the Kamada in the center with the Duggan robbery, and of course the Kara 4x4 with the McTony robbery. I believe that's the submarine robbery. I believe so. Rewards for this week. We still have continuing and final week of Lunar New Year celebration, which they say concludes this week, which you can get the new Contrast Dragon Mask to ensure this is a year full of success and prosperity, and also receive all the previous week's masks and April gifts: the Wooden Dragon Mask, Red Lunar New Year Dress, Black Lunar New Year Tea, Regal Dragon Mask, and Midnight Dragon Mask just by playing. So here, I believe, is the new Contrast Dragon Mask. Here is the Midnight, I believe, and here are the shades. Well, actually, yeah, here's shades. Here's also the t-shirt. I keep looking at the shades and I'm like, oh yeah, that's more important. Oh wait, the shirt, that's true. Ignore the shades, look for the shirt. We also have this Dragon Mask that looks pretty sick. I actually like that. There's also this dress, and there's also this mask. Interesting. Los Santos Drug Wars bonuses. So you can get double rewards on first dose and last dose missions this week. You can also perform Acid Lab Cell missions to get double rewards, as well as double rewards from Fooligan jobs, in which if you complete 3 Fooligan jobs this week, you can get $100,000 for free. So there you go. We have quintuple rewards on taxi work, which is 5 times money all week long. And to be able to participate in this, you have to pick up a taxi that's 30% off this week from Warsaw, Cache, and Carry. And you'll always be able to launch taxi work at your own leisure just by requesting the taxi from Pegasus. And you also have double rewards on Power Play adversary modes this week. Here are the continuing GTA Plus rewards, and now let's look in the actual tab for actual jobs that are on rewards or special rewards. So we still have continuing community series jobs on double rewards, such as these 2 stunt races, Down Under Mining and Neon Pipeline. We also have these 2 races in the community series tab that's in continuing double rewards for this week for some reason. We have Shortcuts in the City and Smells Like Vice City. And finally, these 3 death matches: Yo Rainbow Pistols, Alley Aquarium, and Maze Deathmatch in double rewards this week. We also have these Power Play adversary modes, which is Missile-Based Power Play and Power Play 1 through 6, which are the only ones that exist on the adversary mode jobs for GTA Online. So that is on double rewards. And besides that, everything else that I've mentioned before are also on rewards for this week. Discounts for GTA Online. We have a discount on the MTL Brigade 6x6 as well as its Astrolab installation upgrades and modifications on 30% off, as well as 5 vehicles. But before we go through those, we have new gun vent inventory and discounts. So we have a Nightstick, Advanced Rifle, Sweeper Shotgun, Marksman Rifle, Sticky Bombs, Pipe Bombs, and last but very much least, the most useless purchase in all of GTA Online history, Body Armor. For all players, you also have 30% off the stun gun, and for those who wish to waste their money on literally what they think will be dedicated to GTA 6, but instead is going to be dedicated into someone's breakfast for the next morning, you guys will have 35% off the Widowmaker. Anyways, vehicles that are discounted, not available from in-game websites. We have the big fucking Raptor at 30% off for $453,600. And we also have the Teclas Vamos that's 30% off at $437,720. Mind you, these prices were taken straight from in-game price tags when you walk up to the vehicle and request to purchase it in the place itself. Now, finally, I miss doing this. Vehicles that are available from in-game websites that are on discount. Hallelujah, finally, praise Jesus, amen, it exists again. We have the Anis 300R at $1.4 million. We also have the Overflot Entity MT at $1.6 million. We also have the Taxi that is $455,000 or trade price of $341,250. We also have the Brigade 6x6. That's just a little over $1 million. Besides that, we also have 30% off the Acid Lab upgrades and modifications for the Brigade 6x6. And finally, remember when I mentioned earlier how there was some specific, well, I didn't actually mention it yet, actually, because I'm always used to doing the news at the beginning and then this stuff after. But mind you, when I come to the point of the news content, the only discount for the Arena War vehicles are just the proximity mines, which would have been stated to have the Rams and something else, but I can confirm with you right now this is the only discount in GTA Online in terms of Arena War vehicles. And besides that, last but not least, we have a time trial at Fort Zancudo, and for new gen players, you guys have a time trial in Pacific Bluffs, and that is all the general weekly update stuff for you guys, for everyone. So whoever enjoyed it to this moment, thank you for watching. But now who wishes to stay tuned for the news content of anything they may need or want to know, do stay tuned for that, because we're going to get into that right now. But besides that, whoever did enjoy the weekly update stuff, thank you for watching. Hope to see you guys on the next one, especially if you found it highly informative. And if you did, do leave a like, subscribe, or you can even go the extra mile and comment on what you liked or don't like as much about this week in the comments below. And yeah, now let's go into the news of GTA stuff. Now into the news of what I have caught or snipped from Tez2 Twitter, on Twitter, of course. So, like I've mentioned earlier, I thought I was going to go through this like beginning, but regardless though, the discounts for this week, of course, as follows, with 30% off the Brigade 300R into TMT and the Taxi. as well as 30% off the Raptor and Vamos, as I've mentioned. But there was a little selection and maybe a little typo, or maybe Rockstar just removed some of it like at the end. But they have stated, or Tez has stated, that the RAM weapons, armor plating, and RC Bandito proximity mines would have been discounted. Unfortunately though, the only thing that's discounted are just proximity mines for all Arena War related modifiable vehicles. The armor plating and RAM weapons are not discounted. I can tell you that right now, and I checked over numerous vehicles, including the RC Bandito. Besides that though, Lunar New Year login unlocks that are continuing for the final week. This week in GT Online, we have the Contrast Dragon Mask, the Wooden Dragon Mask, the Regal Dragon Mask, Midnight Dragon Mask, Red Lunar New Year Dress, and Black Lunar New Year Tee. So here is the mask. The new one, I believe. Here is the Red Lunar New Year dress, and here is the Black Lunar New Year tee. Anyways, continuing through, of course, besides having a weekly challenge of completing 3 Fooligan jobs and double rewards on Asalap Cell missions, Fooligan jobs, first and last dose missions, and power play adversary modes, as well as quintuple rewards and taxi work, we have an STD in GT Online. Oh boy. Anyways, moving on, the lifeguard is in Simeon's dealership in G-Town this week, but if you want one, take it for a test drive to the beach and steal the spawn versions to store in garage for free, in which you can upgrade in an adventure or mobile operations center with an insurance tracker costs of $100,000, but it's better than like spending over $800,000 to purchase it. There have been some comments stating about this, where you can actually drive a stolen lifeguard into your auto shop and you get both, so you have the entire car completely for free for you to keep for yourself. In which maybe there might be a money glitch revolved behind it, who knows, I am not that desperate, but that's besides the point. We shall leave that for whoever wants to glitch in GT Online, whoever wants to cheat, whoever wants to mod, let them take care of that story. We have a background update that was released earlier today actually, so let's go through some of the details, where they fixed an issue resulting in players becoming stuck inside the auto shop upon confirming the option to deliver the vehicle. That hasn't really happened to me, but great. They fixed an issue resulting in requested upgrades of auto shop client vehicles displaying placeholder strings. Okay. Fixed an issue resulting in new clubhouse owners now receiving milk first call upon receiving a bike customer. Huh. I never got bike customers in my life, so I don't know about that. They patched the Savage replay money glitch, they patched the double save KO Perico heist money glitch, they patched the casino penthouse god mode glitch, and they patched the bunker MLC dupe glitch workaround, which may be patched for now, but someone's probably gonna find a workaround around it. Anyways, good news though! Next week, as per Rockstar's Newswire, the Declaws Impaler SZ is arriving. Yay. Anyways, that's generally all the news that I have from Twitter, so yeah, that's very short and simple. So now let's go through the Rockstar Newswire, where they state the new Gallivanter Baller STD raises the bar for supersized SUVs. Nice. Plus get the new Contrast Dragon Mask, Los Santos Drug Wars bonuses, and more. It makes me wonder, why would they release such a name for such a vehicle in memory of the Lunar New Year event? Thinking about it, it kind of offends me that way. But, like, Rockstar even cares, honestly. Their game is full of that, I guess. Anyways, so yeah, as per Rockstar's Newswire, I've just said moments ago, the D-Class Impaler SZ sedan is coming next week, according to Rockstar Games. And now, as a little bit of final information, because I had to take this information from somewhere else to be able to show it to you guys, for new-gen console players specifically, if you're up for sitting behind the wheel of a rolling experiment, check out HAL's latest premium test ride, a tweaked-out version of the Weenie Easy Rally. Nice. I don't know why Rockstar's not showing photos of those in their Newswire anymore. They kind of got lazy on it, personally, I'd have to say. Which is outfitted with a full suite of cosmetic and performance enhancing upgrades. That's it. That's all the information that I have from all sources of whatnot that's really important that I've been able to find. So I hope you guys did enjoy this part of the news war. So yeah, I can finally keep a video under 20 minutes. Finally, let's actually go under 20 minutes. Alright, let's stop wasting time. If you guys did enjoy my video and you wish to stay tuned for more content like this, especially if you found it highly informative, do leave a like, subscribe, comment if you want to go extra mile, comment on what you liked or disliked about this week's new stuff, share with your friends, and I hope you guys do stay safe. Good luck on those quintuple taxi work rewards, because this week's not as interesting. I'm gonna go over 20 minutes, whatever. And I wish to thank you guys for watching this video. See you in the next one, good luck, and enjoy the final week of Lunar New Year events, especially if you logged in last week to get free $188,888. See you in the next one, and have fun out there. But yeah, Rockstar has released an STD into GTA. Fucking hell, I'm not gonna get over that. This is gonna be the meme vehicle in GTA Online history. There's no other vehicle that's gonna be the bigger meme than the STD. I'm done. Thank you for watching.